In the time when the cosmos was still young, there was a vast, boundless expanse, a great ocean of nothingness. From this ocean arose the first light, the sun, radiant and eternal, shading its golden rays upon all creation. The sun was no mere celestial body. It was the embodiment of Brahman, the ultimate reality, the source of all life, knowledge, and consciousness. As the sun rose every day to illuminate the world, it also cast its light upon a much deeper, hidden realm, the realm of the soul. The soul, though pure and eternal, was often clouded by ignorance, bound by the illusions of the material world. It wandered in search of meaning, trapped in the cycle of birth and death, unable to see its true nature. One day, a seeker, weary from his journey through the world of illusions, approached the Sunday. He had heard of its sacred power and its ability to dispel darkness, not only in the external world but also in the depths of the soul. He bowed before the sun and asked, "O Sun, brilliant and all-knowing, I have wandered through life in search of the truth, but I am lost. Can you show me the way to liberation?" The sun, ever radiant and wise, looked down upon the seeker with compassion and replied, "O child of the earth, you are not lost, but rather, you have forgotten. You seek liberation, but liberation is not something to be attained. It is something to be remembered. You are the light, the eternal consciousness, but you are veiled by the darkness of ignorance. The path to liberation lies in realizing your true nature." The seeker, perplexed, asked, "But how can I know my true nature? How can I dispel the darkness that clouds my vision?" The sun, with a voice that resonated through the cosmos, spoke again. "Look at me. I rise each day, illuminating the world, yet I am not affected by the world. I shine with the same brilliance, whether the sky is clear or clouded. In the same way, your true nature is constant, unchanging, and unaffected by the fluctuations of the world. You are the eternal soul, beyond the body and the mind. Just as I illuminate the world without effort, so too does your soul shine with the light of consciousness, always pure and radiant." The seeker, in awe of the sun's words, asked, "If I am this eternal soul, why do I not see my true nature? Why do I remain bound by the cycle of birth and death?" The sun replied, "The soul, like the sky, is obscured by clouds of ignorance. These clouds are your attachments, your desires, and your identification with the body. You see the world as separate from yourself, and so you suffer. But know this, just as the clouds cannot truly obscure the sun, so too can ignorance not truly hide the soul. It is only through wisdom that you can pierce the clouds and recognize your true self." The seeker listened intently, beginning to understand. He closed his eyes and meditated upon the words of the Sunday slowly. As he focused his mind inward, he began to feel a warmth, not from the sun above, but from deep within himself. It was as if the sun's light was now shining within him, illuminating the hidden recesses of his heart and mind. As he meditated deeper, he began to realize that the sun, which had always appeared separate from him, was in fact his very essence. The same light that shone from the heavens was the light of his own soul, the consciousness that pervaded all things. The seeker no longer saw himself as a limited individual, bound by the ego and the body, but as the eternal soul, connected to all of existence, radiant and free. The sun continued, "Know this, O seeker, just as I illuminate the world and guide it through the cycles of day and night, so too does the light of your soul guide you to liberation. The world may appear to be filled with shadows and suffering, but remember that the light of your true self is never obscured. It is ever present, shining in the hearts of all beings, waiting to be realized. When you see through the illusion of separation and recognize your oneness with the eternal, you will be free." The seeker, now filled with the light of realization, understood that liberation was not something to be achieved, but something to be awakened to. The soul was already free, already radiant, and it was only ignorance that had veiled its true nature. With this understanding, The seeker's heart was filled with peace, and the desire for liberation melted away, for he realized he had never been separate from the divine light. As the sun continued its journey across the sky, the seeker felt a deep sense of unity with all things. He was no longer a separate being, struggling to find his way. He was the light itself, eternal and boundless, part of the great cosmic dance that had no beginning or end. And so, the seeker became one with the sun, the symbol of Brahman, and in his realization, he found liberation. He no longer sought the truth, for he had become the truth. The sun, ever radiant and ever compassionate, continued to shine, guiding all beings to the same realization, the recognition of their own divine light, shining brightly within, beyond all illusion, and free from the cycle of birth and death.